Howdy, partners. How you doing? This is your Sensei Al Bob, your griot. Tell you a story or two. Home on the range. Well, here it is, July 2, moving up towards the 4th. Baby. Yesterday was Canada's birthday. Oh, Canada, oh, Canada. Janie Pooh was singing the glories of Canada Day. I know she was singing the glories, but she was telling us that it was happening. I don't think they shoot off fireworks. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, so I just wanted to tell you that here I am for the moment. I don't have that much time to chat, but yesterday's chat was nice. I was comfy. Glad to see y'all. And it's blue skies right now. We're into the summer thing of fog in the morning. By 10 or 11, it burns off and becomes sunny. By 11 to about 4, it's like the microwave oven. And then from about 4 on, it starts to cloud up, and maybe we get a thunderstorm or two. But it looked like we were going to get it yesterday, but we didn't. But Sunday, it did the same thing, and boy, did we ever get it. We got like and lots of rain. Anyway, oh, let's see. So who's that one observer? Can you be brave and chat? Anyway, I just wanted to say hi because I only come here when I have to do a bunch of things. So I'm going to go see a few different, few little things I have to go take care of. And so I'm somewhat time sensitive to it. So I'm going to speak and chat until about, another 20, 30, 40 minutes, give or take. What time is it anyway? Yeah, it's the same. It's 3:21. So I have to go see somebody around 4ish. So anyway, hmm, maybe I'll just pray. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. As it was in the beginning, is now, ever shall be, world without amen. Hope. And in every day and every way, we will take the peace of the earth and make it stronger. So I'm writing my newest novel. It's called The Moral Majority Family Values Black Widow Hot Ants. And if you ever read the inspiration of this is Stephen King's Under the Dome story, And I really liked that story. That was kind of cool. I liked it, how he kind of kept weaving all those different characters in and how they were all metaphors of the human condition and the human politics. And it was pretty good. So I'm trying my best to emulate Stephen King, not in any other way other than that, not in stylistic form or story or anything, but just that I like that. And he used the bubble as the microcosm. Arr. What powers in and powers out and blah blah blah. Anyway, so I'm trying to go after that. Sweetie, could I have a to-go cup of ice? You want ice in it? Just ice. Anyway, I can't get into the deep storytelling. Although yesterday I told a little bit of storytelling because I'm here in the public and there's my dad and the QT public all around, and I can't get too carried away because I have to be nice here because this is they let me here. So, I have my own little table here near the outlet. I make sure nobody takes it in that window that I might be here. I mean, so that's very nice. They treat me so nice. Oh, thank you, dearest.
You're very welcome. Is this good? You need
That's all you.
change?
No. That's all for you. Keep
Very
everything.
much.
I mean, that's a
Do you
little.
need anything else?
No, I'm good.
Good.
I love you.
I love you.
Okay. Anyway, so that's kind of how it rolls. Ooh. Ooh. Drink for the road. 6:20 minutes rolling at 3 p.m. and 26 minutes. Well, unless we got a few more folks, I'm going to sign off. Just being your American cowboy here. Yes, sir. Oh, no. After the 4th, there'll be all this kind of stuff for sale for nothing. Because I got this at flea market or something for nothing. Oh. I got one of these. Boo, 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 boo. I'm going to state here, so let's meditate together. I should have is when meditate. I hit this fork in the road where I either fall asleep or go into state. So I fall asleep there. Oh, now there's 2 of you. Oh, now there's 1 of you. Ay. Oh, there we go. Aiden. I already Discord. If you go look up Twitchy, she started a Discord channel. So I have no idea how or what it is. If you got Twitchy, and go back and look at past shows, and there's Discord. Dreamy Dreamland is on Discord. I think I've tried to, I tried to do it, and I'm really pathetic. I mean, I was just trying to get on YouTube, and it took me 15 minutes. So, so Aiden, tell me about Discord. What is Discord, and how do you set it up, and what is it? And you can go into so people can call into you live streams and talk. Oh, okay. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm doing a YouTube chat. They can call in. Well, that would be interesting. I'd like that. That would make an interesting thing. Okay. So, do I do it? Is it something that's separate from YouTube, or is it part of YouTube? How do how do I go and say, okay, I want to set this up? Because if I waited for somebody to set my YouTube thing up, it would separate application. So it's an app. Okay. I must download it. Okay. Hmm. So Aiden, are you communicating with any of the other adepts, any of the cadre? Dragon? I think Dragon set up a thing also. And Aiden, I would love it if you could, and anybody else, download the shows. Huh. I don't know what that means. What does invite mean? You can't go. I thought everyone could go on YouTube and just look at my channel, Dreamy Dreamland with Sensei Al Bob, and look at the past shows. Okay, I can see why. Maybe that's why I wasn't able to get into the channel myself. But I know, like I said, Twitchy and Dragon said that they said. I mean, a few other people were talking about it too. Okay. Anyway. So Aiden, tell me about yourself. Where you from? What do you do? What do you like to do? What's your passion? What's your dreams? Hey, Fish. I live in Cork. Oh, I love Cork. Oh, that's great. Cork, how I lived in Ireland up until 88 when the Maastricht Treaty happened and Ireland became part of the EU, and which was good for it, but it was also kind of the death knell of the Ireland that I remember, and the old Ireland. And I went back to Dublin. I left in '88, and I went back in 2005. And so that was a long time, almost 20 years, give or take. And what blew my mind is how they changed O'Connell Street, how they took down all of the oak trees and all of the statues of the heroes on horses, and made O'Connell Street look like Brussels, and that everybody was, I went around to all my friends who lived in little towns, and they was, their parents died and they inherited the bed and breakfast. And this one friend of mine in Limerick, had a little teeny bed and breakfast that was kind of downtown, but not really, but it was on the main drag, but off in a ways. And he was selling it for like 20 million euros. It was like, what? And that was before the crash happened, but it was like, whoa. And then they, had the East Coast superhighway and they were putting in a West Coast superhighway. And the West Coast road, from Limerick up to Galway was my, the, Ring of Kerry and, the bee houses. And I lived in a little fishing village called Glendore where the mountains just came straight down to the ocean. And there little village was. And it was about, I don't know, not quite, it was closer to Skibbereen than it was to Galway, but it was almost in the middle. I almost stayed there. I met a woman who was a doctor of the town. I became the priest. They didn't have a priest. I became the priest. They wanted to tell me their confessions. They're this, they're that. Because, that's kind of, I was the kind of priest they could trust because I had a girlfriend and a kid and, didn't wear a neck brace. Anyway. Good. That's the spirit. The best thing to start changing is art. And the best thing, if you could find just any old place, a barn, anything where you could have a salon, a coffee shop, a theater, an art gallery, all in one, and, dance hall, I used to live in Amsterdam, God, in the early 70s. And I stumbled into Amsterdam. I took the ferry from England. And I just, fell in with a bunch of artists, and they were squatting. Everybody was squatting in Amsterdam. Everyone was squatting so much in Amsterdam that the utility companies let people pay their utility bills, right? Better than stealing it, right? So there was this old, beautiful dairy, in the middle of town that, bottled the milk, and that cows there too. And it had been closed, but it was a big building. Must have been 20 to 50,000 square feet, really high ceilings and skylights, and really beautiful place. And it had a couple of mezzanines, and we turned it into what they called the milk glass, meaning the Milky Way, right? And we had, there were tons of people in there selling their wares and their little restaurants and little, farmers market. And it was like an indoor market. But at night, it turned into one heck of a wild, crazy party. And it was the bomb, the milk glass. Go see if you can Google that one up. And see if you can find a building that would, fit what you want to do. Or you might already have one. But the thing is getting people together and getting them to share their ideas and do it in more than a social media kind of way. When people are eye to eye, people going, oh, what would you call this thing, this application, no, I mean, please, it's like, do it person to person, because there's real importance about human contact, and so, and breaking bread with people and listening to people do poetry and theater and seeing them make art. This is what changes. Go look up the Paris Commune. See what that was about. I mean, people should base their political structures on two things: the Iroquois Longhouse and the Paris Commune. Go look up both of those, and then get back to me at the Dude Awake 42. That's where you can send me a Gmail and be more longer than 12 characters. You can write your little hearts out and go look at my xratted.blogspot.com, which is my Griot publishing site. And I'm trying to figure out how to open it up to let anybody put anything on there. I can't even figure out how to put my next novel up there. I got two. So I finished one called Cover Page, and now I'm writing this new one, Moral Majority, Family Values, Black Widow, Hot Pants. That's what I'm working on now. And so that's what I spend my time at, I would love to be, I live within, within 30 miles of two really nice, interesting universities. And I've walked into, everyone's office and said, "Hey, how you doing? Let's talk." And we talk. And the people who are heads of departments, especially in App State, people who are head of the things I could teach: history, anthropology, psychology, sociology. They go, "You want my job?" I said, "No, no, no. I just want to hang out and talk, tell stories, get a sense of, share my self-worth." "Oh, we can't do that. It's not in the curriculum." So Plato wouldn't be in the curriculum. Socrates wouldn't be in the curriculum. Joseph Campbell wouldn't be in the curriculum. Noam Chomsky wouldn't be in your curriculum. Anyway, still just one person there. Guess you're tag teaming it there. Yep, Fish is right. It's a Discord channel made. I think Twitchy made it. If you guys can grab a hold of Twitchy, she slipped out of. She used to chime on to the live chats immediately. She hasn't been on in a few weeks. She must be having a good time. She's out of school. She's married. I'm sure she's having a good time. I hope she's having a good time. I'll have to go look up. And people email me their phone numbers, and if they're in America, I'll call them up. But I have to go way back to find her phone number. Anyway. Yeah, mine too. That's what happens here. Once I talk more than a half an hour, the dueling Wi-Fi start to go, no, you've been out too long, got to get out. So anyway, it's getting close to 4:00, so I have to go to my next appointment. Anyway, it was good chatting to y'all as you flitted in and out. And stay happy, stay limber, stay live. I love you guys. I connect not on a regular basis, but as often as I can. Like I did yesterday, did it today. I don't know about tomorrow or the day after, but maybe. Who knows? When I'm back at the school in a week or two, that's more of a constant, But even that is problematic. And that's life today. And that's what we're supposed to be able to navigate. Our no teeth, problematic lives. The life that we're experiencing is no different than back in Samaria. We're just becoming a little bit more aware of it. Yep. See you later, Fishy. Love you. Okay, I'm gonna bail. Catch you guys later.